Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, I am here to show you guys about a stock app that I've been using for a few months now, and it's called Robinhood. So, Robinhood is a little bit different from Webull. It's still a stock app, and you can still earn free stocks with this, but you don't have to deposit anything. And they're currently giving away $10 stocks for free. So as you guys can see on my screen, I have $5.60 invested. My buying power, which is $1, which I invested into my account when they had a promo going, and I signed up with a friend, and basically I had to deposit $1. So, but Robinhood changed with this feature, so you don't have to deposit anything. The only thing you have to basically do is set up an account. So we're going to do a quick review of how basically what Robinhood has to offer, and if you would like to check it out, then you guys can check it out. If you don't, then that's fine as well. So, they have new features, and you can track the S&P 500 and Bitcoin prices in real time for the top of browse. So, if you want to check out just like different types of like prices when it comes to the cryptos you're wanting to get, you could check it out. I'm holding a Apple stock, which is $5.60. So Apple is doing really good. As you guys can see, when you guys get your free stocks, when you start referring family and friends, your stocks will be here down below, and you'll see how well they're doing, in the stock market. You can also discover more. So Robinhood Gold, lend your stocks, earn up to 3.75% APY, transfer accounts and consolidate assets, round up reward, invest as you spend, ETFs, crypto, recurring investments, reinvest dividends, and so on and so forth. And they also have watch lists, so you can pick your favorite cryptos that you want to watch, and then you can just scroll down and click cryptos to watch. And then, this is basically the watch list. And you can also create a new list if you want to. So we're going to scroll up. Right here basically shows rewards for investors like you. I don't know what that is. I think it's a card, y'all, so sorry. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. Rewards for investors like you, so you can get a card with them, introducing a new spending amount and Robinhood Cash Card, the debit card for investors with rewards that help you build your portfolio. So if you're interested in earning weekly rewards as you spend and round up, definitely check this out. Bonuses are capped at 10 each week. You can get cash back at your favorite brands, invest a part of every paycheck, and no hidden fees, and they spending account with everything you need. So 24/7 phone support, access to 90,000 fee-free ATMs, MasterCard, ability to send checks up to 250,000, may be eligible for FDIC insurance through partner bank. So if you guys want to get a card with Robinhood, you can do that as well. Right here basically just shows like a investors guild or guide, so you can browse, you can check out news articles. So as you guys can see, this is the fluctuation forces mom and pop restaurants and chains like McDonald's to lean on their strengths. So as you guys can see, you can learn. So why invest? Investing mythbusters. What's the stock market? What are your goals? What is risk? What can you invest in? And what's a stock? What's an ETF? What to know about crypto, what's an IPO, crypto tax loss harvesting, and so on and so forth. So I know a lot of you guys aren't that familiar with crypto sites, crypto apps such as Webull and Robinhood. So we're going to click on what's the stock app market. So basically the stock market is where people buy and sell investments such as stocks. The buying or selling of an investment is called trading. In the U.S., the stock market is typically open from 9:30 a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. It's closed on weekends and some holidays. Did you know the stock market isn't the same thing as the economy? It's just part of the economy. What's a stock? A stock represents a piece of ownership in a company. For example, you may own stock in Cam's Climbing Gear, frictional company. Stocks are traded in units called shares. So if you said any of these, you'd be correct. I bought stock in Cam's Climbing Gear. I sold shares in Cam's Climbing Gear. I invested in Cam's Climbing Gear. So this is basically the definition of what's a stock. How are stocks traded? Every trade has two sides, a buyer and a seller. Let's say you want to buy a share in Cam's Climbing Gear. If someone else is selling a share and you agree on the price, then a trade may happen. The price of a stock can change throughout the day. Did you know you can search for companies using their ticker symbols or abbreviations? For example, Cam's ticker may be something like GEAR. What's a public company? Remember how you bought a share of Cam's Climbing Gear? You can do that because in our example, Cam's is a public company. That means its shares are owned and traded by members of the public like you. By comparison, most private companies aren't available on the stock market. They usually belong to a small group of people and ownership isn't widely traded. Keeping your cool. Whether we like to admit it or not, investing can be emotional. Stock prices can go up, but they can also go down. That's where your risk tolerance comes in, or how much you're willing to bear the ups and downs. So I'm letting you guys know that now. If you get a stock, let's say you get a free stock in Apple, and it says you get let's say $100 free stock in Apple. Yeah, that's great. But when you go back to your account, sometimes it might go up and sometimes it might go down. So do not be afraid. Some people just pull their money immediately, and sometimes that isn't good as well. So if you're really wanting to invest into yourself and see long-term success and stability, you definitely have to know about what stocks you're picking and how well the stock market is before you pick that stock. So Robinhood does, I think they let you pick your own stock, but if not, they're really good at picking stocks for you. But you also have to remember that sometimes that stock will go up and sometimes that stock will go down. So some investors prefer a more conservative approach. So when you're signing up for an account and they say like moderate, low risk or whatever, click conservative, which is little to none about the stocks, but you can also learn about what stock you're holding and also learn about how the stock market works. And Robinhood has a learn part. As you guys can see, I'm reading word by word from the learn, part of the app. So if you guys don't know anything about this, you can learn by just going on here and doing your research in YouTube and Google and so on and so forth. There's not a perfect strategy some investors prefer a more conservative approach while others are more aggressive. There's not a perfect strategy. Instead, you can revisit your investments over time and especially as your needs and risk tolerance change. Climb on. That's a wrap. Let's take a minute to reflect. You learned that a stock represents a piece of ownership in a company and explored how stocks are bought and sold. Want to try? Think of some of your favorite brands. Do you know if they're public companies? You can see if they're on the stock market by going to the Browse tab in app or the search bar on web. Hint, look for the magnifying glass. All investments involve risk. So I just want to do a quick review of what are stocks and how they work. But this is basically just political news. If you guys are up, to read up on what's going on in the world, you can definitely check this out. And then this part just basically shows like your name, your account, how much you're holding, your broker's cash, ETFs, options, crypto, and so forth and so forth. So let's click earn rewards. So limited time only, get 10 of stock when you invite friends to Robinhood. So we're going to click on this. Basically, you will, we're going to do how it works. Share your referral link. Send your link to a friend who's interested in Robinhood. Have your friend sign up. Make sure they sign up and link their bank account using your referral link. So you can use Chime, Capital One, any bank, not prepaid, no Green Dot, none of them freaking cards. You can't use those cards. They're not real bank. That's prepaid banks. You can use Chime, you can use Capital One, you can use Chase, you can use Fidelity, you can use any type of bank that you have. And you just link it and you get your friend free 10 stock from Webull. And it says you get 10 of stock in a leading company of your choice for every friend who joins by November 28th. So they're letting you pick your stocks. So that's amazing. So definitely check this out, you guys. I know for the people who sign up with me for the past, I'm gonna remind you guys right now, as you guys can see, if you guys see this notification, please sign up the correct way. All you need to do is basically link your bank. If you do not want to sign up, just delete your account. That's perfectly fine with me. If people are interested, definitely click the link. If you're not interested, do not sign up with me. I'm just trying to show you guys that, hey, this does pay out and you guys are missing out on free cash. Just to throw this out there, if you guys earn more than $600, you will have to do taxes. So if you guys are wanting to earn up to $500 with this, you guys definitely can. So check this out as soon as you can. My link will be in the description box below and also in the comment section. And you guys have a great day.